Welcome to Smart Wellness Tips, where we reveal essential health secrets to help you maintain your independence and vitality forever. Stroke is often the monster hiding under the bed for many seniors, representing a sudden loss of control and freedom. We often think of it as a lightning strike, a disaster that happens without any warning, changing life in seconds. However, the truth is far more complex and hopeful than the frightening stories we have been told for many decades. Your body is an incredibly intelligent machine that constantly communicates with you, sending signals long before a crisis actually occurs. Today, we will dismantle 5 dangerous myths about stroke and replace fear with actionable science to protect your future health. By understanding these truths, you can safeguard your independence and ensure you remain the captain of your own life's journey. Let us begin with the first and most common misconception: the belief that a stroke always arrives without any notification. Myth number 1 is the dangerous idea that strokes are silent assassins that strike without giving you a single clue. In reality, the body often experiences mini-strokes or transient ischemic attacks, which act as urgent warning bells for us. You might feel a sudden weakness in your hand, or a fleeting moment where words just refuse to form properly. Perhaps your vision blurs for a second, or you feel a strange numbness that disappears as quickly as it arrived. These are not random glitches. They are your brain crying out for help, signaling that a major event is approaching. Ignoring these subtle signs is dangerous, but recognizing them early gives you a powerful opportunity to prevent a full catastrophe. We must learn to listen to the whispers of our biology before they turn into screams that we cannot ignore. Think of these signs as a road partially blocked, giving you time to clear the path before it becomes impassable. Paying attention to these small ripples in your health can save you from the crashing waves of a severe stroke. This brings us to the second myth: the belief that only high blood pressure is the villain in this story. While pressure matters, other factors like chronic dehydration can turn your blood into a thick sludge that clogs your vessels. When you do not drink enough water, your blood volume decreases, forcing your heart to work harder to pump oxygen. High blood sugar is another silent culprit, acting like shards of glass that damage the delicate inner lining of arteries. Chronic inflammation acts like a fire inside your veins, narrowing the passageways and creating the perfect environment for dangerous clots. It is not just about checking a number on a cuff. It is about managing the overall chemistry of your blood. We must look at the full picture, understanding that hydration, diet, and stress levels are all pieces of the puzzle. Stress hormones also play a role, tightening your blood vessels and increasing the workload on your entire cardiovascular system daily. Protecting your heart means addressing all these factors simultaneously, creating a comprehensive shield against the risk of a sudden stroke. Simple actions like drinking water and monitoring sugar intake are just as powerful as taking medication for your blood pressure. Now, let us tackle the third and perhaps most discouraging myth: the idea that recovery stops after just 6 months. Many survivors are told that if they do not regain function within half a year, they never will again. This is entirely false because of a miraculous ability your brain possesses called neuroplasticity, which lasts for your entire life. Your brain is like a dynamic map that can constantly redraw its roads, finding new detours around the damaged areas. When one neural pathway is destroyed, the brain can train healthy neurons to take over the jobs of the lost ones. Recovery is not a sprint that ends at a finish line. It is a marathon that continues for years. We have seen patients regain speech and movement 5 or even 10 years after their initial diagnosis through persistent effort. The key ingredient is not time, but repetition, and the belief that your brain is always capable of learning anew. Never let a calendar date dictate your potential. Your biology is far more resilient and adaptable than statistics suggest. Every small movement you practice sends a signal to your brain to build a new bridge, day after day. This leads us to the fourth myth, which claims that the damage caused by a stroke is purely physical. We focus so much on walking and talking that we often ignore the invisible wounds left on the mind and soul. Depression and anxiety are biological consequences of brain injury, not just emotional reactions to the difficult situation you face. Chemical imbalances in the brain can cause sudden mood swings, uncontrollable crying, or a deep sense of apathy and hopelessness. Healing the emotional brain is just as important as healing the motor cortex for a complete and true recovery. Acknowledging these feelings is strength, not weakness, and seeking support for mental health is a vital part of rehabilitation. Practices like gratitude journaling and mindfulness can physically alter brain chemistry, helping to lift the fog of post-stroke depression. You are not just a body that needs fixing. You are a complete human being who deserves emotional peace and joy. Social connection and laughter release healing hormones that actually protect the brain and speed up the physical recovery process. Finally, we confront the fifth myth, the fatalistic belief that stroke is simply an unavoidable part of getting older. Age is a risk factor, yes, but it is not a verdict that condemns you to illness and disability. Studies show that lifestyle changes can reduce the risk of recurrent stroke by nearly 60%, even in octogenarians. Your genetics load the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger. You have the power to keep the safety on. It is never too late to start. The body responds to positive changes immediately, regardless of the year on your birth certificate. Within weeks of changing your diet and activity, your blood pressure drops and your vessel walls begin to heal themselves. We see people in their 90s who have healthier arteries than people half their age because of their daily choices. Do not let society tell you that you are too old to improve. Your body is fighting for you every second. Every healthy decision you make is a vote for a longer, more independent life, and those votes add up quickly. Now that we have cleared the fog of myths, let us focus on the practical pillars of prevention and recovery. The secret to success is not intensity, but consistency. Small habits done daily are more powerful than occasional heroic efforts. Start by drinking a glass of water every morning to thin your blood after the long dehydration of the night. This simple act reduces the strain on your heart and ensures your brain gets the oxygen it needs to function. Next, commit to just 10 minutes of gentle walking after your meals to help regulate your blood sugar naturally. Movement acts as a pump for your lymphatic system and helps your insulin work more effectively without needing intense exercise. Prioritize your sleep like it is life-saving medicine, because during deep sleep, your brain actually cleans itself of toxins. A good night of rest reduces inflammation and resets your stress hormones, preparing your vascular system for a new day. Cultivate optimism and find reasons to laugh, as positive emotions act as a buffer against the physical damage of stress. Find a purpose that gets you out of bed, whether it is gardening, caring for a pet, or learning something. Monitor your numbers, but do not obsess over them. Use them as a guide to adjust your lifestyle gently. Involve your family in your journey, making health a collective goal rather than a solitary burden you carry alone. Be patient with yourself, understanding that every small step forward is a victory worth celebrating on this long path. Hydration, movement, sleep, and mindset are the 4 pillars that will hold up the roof of your health house. Your journey towards stroke prevention or recovery is not about perfection. It is about persistent progress in the right direction. Remember that you are not alone in this fight. Millions are walking this path with you, seeking the same health. Protecting your brain is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and the loved ones who cherish your wisdom. By debunking these myths, you have already taken the first step towards a safer, healthier, and more empowered future existence. Trust in your body's incredible capacity to heal, adapt, and thrive when given the right tools and proper care. Fear paralyzes, but knowledge liberates. Today, you have chosen knowledge, and that makes all the difference in the world. Take a moment to appreciate your body for all it does and promise to treat it with kindness, starting now. Stroke is not a destiny written in stone. It is a risk that can be managed, minimized, and often avoided. Listen to the signals, respect your limits, but push gently against them to expand what you are capable of doing. Every glass of water, every step you take, and every restful night is turning back the clock on your biology. Surround yourself with people who support your health goals and who inspire you to keep moving forward every day. Your golden years can truly be golden if you polish them with healthy habits and a resilient, positive mindset. The universe of your potential is vast, and a stroke diagnosis or the fear of one should not shrink it. Affirm your health daily. Visualize your blood flowing smoothly, and believe in your ability to remain strong and independent. Keep walking, Keep learning and keep listening to the wisdom of your body, for it is your best friend. We hope this video has shed light on the shadows of fear and given you the tools to take charge. If you found value in this information, please share it with someone you love who needs to hear this message. Sharing knowledge is a powerful way to save lives and build a community of aware and healthy individuals globally. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our future deep dives into health. We are committed to bringing you the most practical, science-backed advice to help you age with grace and strength. Your health is your greatest wealth, so invest in it wisely every single day starting from this very moment. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us and for taking this important step towards a better life. Thank you for watching Smart Wellness Tips. Subscribe now for more life-saving advice and join our community of healthy agers.